Having fun out there today. He showed up a lot. There's a couple of competitive periods and backed up in 4 minutes, and he was an issue today.
How did you think yesterday?
I thought it was good. Making it through that, it was one of our harder practices, just from all the stuff we did before the move the ball with the special teams, the one-on-ones, the scripted periods, and I was just happy with how hard everyone worked. I thought, a couple guys went down, but no serious things, just some more camp injuries like that you're used to. But it was also cool to be out there with the fans. Our players definitely felt it. It was different coming out of the tunnel, and you could tell they were amped up. It had been a while since they've probably been able to cheer, so it was cool.
Trent Williams said the fans almost scared the shit out of him. He seems to be having these little benchmarks, almost like he's new to football all over again. Do you see that in him, like him kind of finding these things to enjoy that maybe he took for granted before?
Yeah, I think when you do something your whole life and then it seems like it could be taken away from you, him missing those 2 years. I know how eager he was to get back last year and to show that he could still be how he's always been. And I think going through the whole year, it kind of takes off that anxiety of, I haven't been out there for a while, and now he's got his contract. He's done that. He played a good year, and now he's just trying to be his best self. And if Trent is, you got as good of a tackle as there is.
With a year under his belt, is Josh Hogan at a place where if you don't have juice for a little while, you'd be confident with him at that fullback spot?
That's what we're trying to find out. He's done a great job in practices and stuff. I do believe that he can do it. It'll be fun to watch him in these games because all these guys that we got last year, we never got to see them in preseason games at all. And if they didn't play in the year, they haven't done it yet. So I'm really pumped for him to get in these 3 games.
It's only one-on-ones, but George Kittle seems to have perfected, or not perfected, but really gotten better at his route running, moving around past linebackers. Do you see that from him?
I saw it today. Yeah, we've been challenging George, and George works as hard as anyone there is, and I thought today was his best day of route running.
Is Jason Brett injured?
No, Jason. We gave him a vet day, and his wife's getting induced, so he had to take off, going down to be with her.
What about Jimmy Ward?
Just vet day too. Yeah.
Last injury thing. Is Nick Bosa on track to play week 1?
I believe so. That's been the plan all along. There's been no setbacks. He's doing great right now.
With Alex Mack before, there seems to be a little issue. He needs to have a towel behind him. Has that always been an issue?
Yes. Yeah. He works hard out there and has a little bit of a sweating issue. We need like a beach towel. So the quarterbacks are working through that.
How did that work in Atlanta when you had him before? Just the same thing?
Yeah, and honestly, it happens with almost all centers. Maybe Mac a little worse than others, but Matt Ryan used to make him change his pants like every period. So it doesn't stay dry too long. It's part of football.
You saw Lance fumble another exchange today. Is he making the mistake, or is it the two of them?
It's both of them. That's why we got to keep repping it. That's a hard thing about it. That's why when you just dabble in that stuff, you're going to get turnovers. And our D line has seen it a bunch, so they're trying to play it right. And there's just some give and take between both of them. But yeah, if you're going to fumble the ball, you can't do it. So we've got to keep repping that. It's going to take some time.
To go back to the center position, Daniel Brunskill is your number 2. It seems like you guys might have a little bit of a depth issue behind him. Do you anticipate you might need to make a move there? How comfortable are you with the depth at center?
Oh, great. You never been on a team that's had more than 2 centers, and we got 2 guys who've played center at a high level, so I feel as good as we have there with depth. And I know we try other guards there too, because once you lose guys, other guys got to do it. And especially having that new rule where you get that extra guy as an alignment, it's made it a lot easier to keep 2 centers like that.
Tim Harris have a torn groin, and then as far as Ebukam, what is his injury?
He's got some things in his legs that are just swelling and stuff, and we're just trying to take it easy on him. The wear and tear of going every day, and we're actually being pretty safe with him. I know we're trying to hold him back. Some stuff like we've done with Kinlaw too. We want those guys to make sure they just gradually go through and they don't take their legs out too much in camp.
Harris, was that a tear?
What's that? No, he didn't tear it. It was a pull, so it was going to be a couple weeks, and we just couldn't do that with our depth at corner and stuff. We need to get someone else in here.
We saw Zeus out there on the side field today. Is his knee progressing a little bit faster than you guys?
Yeah, I think it is going a little bit faster. We had that scare on that day of practice, and I think we were looking towards week 1, but I think it's going a little faster than that, and I'm healing up pretty nice.
Rosen had an interception there. How's his camp been?
I think he started off real well. I think he's taken a couple of steps back the last few practices. it was unfortunate on that. We were supposed to go to someone and we had a busted route, so that kind of fell apart. And he tried to overcompensate, and he made a bad situation worse.
Arden Key seems really enthusiastic to be in a camp. It seems like he's found a home. What have you seen from him?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Arden's always had some pass rush skills. He's a guy we liked coming out of college. We felt very fortunate to get him and Mo at the time we did from Oakland, and he's playing some different techniques that he's done in the last couple of years, and I think he's really gravitating to it and learning it and getting better each day. He just goes as hard as he can and doesn't worry about anything. I mean, you can tell he's a self-made guy who's probably made it on special teams. He's always trying to earn more, and he doesn't worry about anything. He practices as hard as anyone out there and just is so aggressive in everything he does, and I think that's why he's showing up every day and had one of our better camps as our receiver. All right, thanks, guys.